here she is. This is Elise from Mountain House.
Yes, it is.
And oddly enough, Jenny's over here just now getting ready to unload a bunch of your product off of that truck.
How about that? Perfect timing. Couldn't have planned that better. I'm Elise with Mountain House, and I'm here to show Epicenter some new products for 2017. So this one is the Spicy Southwest Breakfast Hash. What this is a breakfast entree that has protein, veggies, and hash browns in it. The protein is a beef. What we wanted to do was bring a breakfast item that didn't have egg in it, so that people that either had allergies to eggs or didn't particularly care for our eggs would have a breakfast option other than granola with milk and blueberries.
Oh, good.
So that's what we're going to be launching in 2017, and looking forward to seeing how people respond to it. So then our second entree for 2017 launch is going to be a Chicken Fajita Bowl. A lot of protein in this one as well with the chicken. It's got rice and then some of the veggies that were formerly in the chicken fajita wrap, which was discontinued last year. We decided to bring it back with a little bit different piece of chicken and some extra carbohydrates and other items that will help substantiate it a little bit and bring the price point down a little. So I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water to our pouch of hash here. We boiled the water for quickest rehydration rate, but all our meals are fully cooked, so they don't have to be boiled. If you're in a pinch, they can be rehydrated in double the time with cold or room temperature water.
Cool. Now, is this the size that the final version is going to be?
So standard 2.5 serving size, yeah.
Okay. You have a new Mountain House shirt.
Yeah, I love the new shirt.
Let's see the back too.
It's comfortable.
Look at that.
I like the fabric. The old Mountain House shirts, they were a great workout shirt because it had an athletic look with the stripe down the side. I used to go to the gym in my Mountain House shirt and my athletic shorts. But this is more of a knock-around shirt, any occasion. This is a beautiful shirt. Love this.
It's a good work shirt.
Yeah.
The other ones are static.
And no, they're not for sale.
So our new items, Chicken Fajita Bowl and Spicy Southwest Breakfast Hash, that's a mouthful. They're going to come in the standard pouches. They're going to have the orange entree defining, I guess you would call that a banner. And so it's going to come this way, launched first in the year, and then depending on how that launch goes, then we'll decide if we want to take it to cans or Pro Pack. Right now our Pro Pack is very limited to just our basically top 6 items. So yeah, that's how it will come in January 2017. So here is the Chicken Fajita Bowl. I have to look to make sure that I say it right there. This is what it looks like rehydrated, steaming hot. It's got black beans in it.
It's pretty.
Yeah, so color for
Very
good,
appealing.
sight appeal. And then we'll let everybody try it. It's very hot, so be careful as you try. Temperature hot, I should say.
Okay, so the first subject.
It might be temperature hot, so be careful.
That's really good. That's really good. That'd be really good with some fajitas. And a fajita. This is very flavorful. Good flavor profile. I like this one. I like this one.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. And, you know, when you refer to it as a fajita, you're thinking that you're going to get a tortilla with it, but really it's just a good by itself. It's awesome. It's good.
It smells delicious. It tastes delicious, but are there potatoes in this?
No.
What's that potato flavor?
I don't know.
Or some kind of a...
There's rice.
Yeah, no,
There's
this is
black
a,
beans.
it must be some type of a spice. It's tasty. It's not, I'm not saying it's a bad flavor at all. Because this is really good. I
This
can't,
is-
wait.
Dang.
It's really good.
Exactly is good.
The chicken is
Really,
awesome.
really good.
It has a good kind of like grill flavor. I love that there's like corn and beans in it and rice. That's exactly what I love having in like a taco bowl, fajita bowl, or just like in a burrito or something. This would be so good by itself or, you know, in a tortilla. It's awesome.
It is, it's really good.
So is this similar to the wrap? That
Yeah,
is-
so it's got the same concept behind it. A lot of people like the wrap because it had a lot of protein. But we were looking to transition it to a bowl so that people would be more familiar with what it might be. Because in the pouch, it kind of is hard to sell itself as to what it is if people aren't familiar with it. And I think that was kind of what happened with the fajita, is the concept kind of eluded people. And so this one, I think, you know, we wanted to incorporate more carbohydrate and bring it into more of a bowl style. That's what people are familiar with, and people seem to like that.
And you're having seconds.
I'm like on thirds. This is
Oh.
so awesome. It's just awesome. This is really, really, this is not a garbage canner. I'd have to kick you in the butt if you put it to the garbage can. So good.
Do you know where that expression comes
Yes,
from?
I
Okay.
do.
It
I
doesn't happen
hope
very
that
often.
yeah, exactly. I hope it never happens with Mountain House, but you know.
Oh my gosh, this is just good. Okay, let's try the other one, because I don't
It
just mow on this all
reconstituted
day.
really well.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
have a really good rehydration
and-
rate.
Yeah, and part of the Mountain House products is when you're patient with reconstituting, it makes a difference. You want to make sure that it fully reconstitutes. I separated the corn out to just have the corn because I love corn in Mexican dishes, and it reconstituted really well. Very tasty, the right texture.
I'm not the only one.
Yeah. I think out of the two, that one's probably my favorite, just because
This is really good.
it's a little bit. I don't know. To me, the heat stays longer. But for those who like heat, that will be better. But I could not imagine eating 20 ounces this hot.
Is it that?
I'm trying to
it's kinda
figure out
right on the-
What the one spice is.
So we'll see what you think.
This is really good. I mean, this is not spicy hot or anything like that,
You're like, oh no.
but it's got a really nice flavor to it, and I'm not sure what that is. So I may look at the package.
They did amazing.
Right?
Don't get me wrong, I love my stroganoff. Stroganoff isn't really hard to throw together and make it good. The mac and cheese, I actually prefer the Mountain House mac and cheese to Stouffer's. But that is an amazing flavor profile. It's just, and very, just enough, yeah, it's just good.
Yes.
Very impressed.
So this one is Southwest breakfast hash, and what we wanted to do was bring a breakfast that still brought a lot of protein to the outdoors, or whatever the case may be, to your emergency food storage, and but eliminate the eggs just in case, because there are those people that cannot have eggs by way of preference or allergy. So what we did is we brought, this is a shredded beef, and it has kind of a Cholula sauce wrapped around the potato, which is a hash brown potato, like what is in the breakfast skillet, and then adding veggies to that as well. So let's try this one. Yeah, see.
What?
It's your raspberry
That's the first Mountain House product that I really haven't liked. I don't like it. I don't know why.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
I do have to think about this one. Yeah, give me some time.
I like it. I don't like it as well as that one, This would be awesome with some eggs.
Yeah.
We've had constitute this and put it with some eggs, and I can see this so in a tortilla with some eggs, a breakfast burrito. The heat isn't that bad. It does stay with you a little longer, but I like this one. I love that one, but this is something I would definitely put in my kit, even to go camping and to reconstitute this and then throw it in with some eggs as you scramble them up for a breakfast burrito. This would be awesome. But that's my idea.
I am one of those people who doesn't like eggs just as a taste and texture preference, kind of. So I do like this like better than the breakfast skillet, just because I just don't like eating eggs, even if it's mixed with stuff. I don't know, unless it's like a cake, obviously. But breakfast food, not eggs. It does kind of have a interesting flavor. I don't know if it's from the hot sauce or from there's like, vegetables and stuff in it. There's, corn and peppers. I do like it. I don't think it's awful, but I don't know if I would necessarily like buy it, as opposed to the granola is probably my favorite Mountain House breakfast item, just because it's quick, it's cereal, but this is good. I like it.
I'm gonna stick with the breakfast skillet. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a texture thing. I think there's actually less flavor in this. And maybe that's after the robust flavor that we had with the fajita. But this just, I'm an egg person, okay?
Well, I am too. That's what I've said. But I can see this, if I'm going camping, I don't camp. But if I were to spend the day on the beach, let's go there, and wanted to make something quick, had a little fire going, that would be great with some eggs. I can see taking this tailgating and doing breakfast burritos at a Duck game. Go Ducks.
Beaver game?
Duck game.
I don't think this is going to garner our high ratings here at the Epicenter, but I think a lot of people will like this who hunt in Oklahoma. It's kind of, I can see people enjoying this.
That's really specific.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
narrowing it down, John.
I'm just thinking about, it's spicy, it's hearty, but I don't think it's up our alley, really. The texture isn't, like the fajita has a great texture. It reconstituted so well, and the texture of all the elements, the rice and the corn and the peppers and the chicken, each had its own texture in the recipe. This kind of comes into a general soggy kind of situation.
It's because you guys
Yeah.
like crispy hash browns, and
Maybe
it's
that's
not
what it
crispy.
is.
If you had this, if you took this and you put it in a pan and fried it to get it kind of crispy like a little pancake, you might like it better.
That you're onto something there. It is a texture thing. I don't know. I'm really surprised. I'm surprised. But
have that one.
Yeah, and it might be, you say a texture thing because it has a shredded beef versus like a dice, or so you're getting everything. Mouthfeel is very shredded in
Yeah,
this, so
that's
that
what
could
it
be
is.
what it is.
It tastes good, but it's the texture that I have trouble with.
For once, it's not a texture thing with me. I actually like it. So, we all have different taste buds, so it's all good.
Okay, I do like the taste of this. I'm kind of with everybody else. There's a little texture thing going on. And I do think that this would be very good with eggs in it. So kind of like a Mexican version of the breakfast skillet. Okay, I like the breakfast skillet, but I like the flavor of this. It's just, it is a texture thing. There's an overall mushiness to it with obvious strings of hash brown in it. But like I said, the flavor's very good. So I could see using this with something else. I think a lot of people are going to like this as a breakfast option because it doesn't have eggs. But I think I would like it better with eggs and make it a Spanish version, you know? So that's my put.